Hi, weather fans. It is hardcore weather time for Monday, September 29th, 2008. I'm Eyewitness News 5 Chief Meteorologist Rick Mitchell. Hope you had a nice weekend. Weather certainly has been tranquil. Again, we've not had any rain since September 13th. Doesn't look like we're going to see any here for the rest of the month of September and the start of October. There is a cold front that's moving across Oklahoma today. We'll take a look at that. Plus, we'll look out into the future to see if fall is going to arrive anytime soon. But let's get down to the maps. This is the 500 millibar pattern from 7 o'clock this morning. That would be 12Z. Notice the sharp trough across the northern plains. That has been responsible for some showers and thunderstorms from the upper Midwest into parts of the Central Plains this morning. This trough is going to continue digging to the east and southeast and eventually carving out pretty good trough across the eastern United States. Large ridge of high pressure dominating much of the western United States, and pretty far off the west coast is a trough that will eventually make its way into western portions of the U.S. later in the week. You can see the scattered showers and thunderstorms moving through Wisconsin and Illinois, extending down into portions of Missouri. That's along this cold front that is moving through. This is being supported by that upper trough. These storms moving to the east and weakening. Some of the showers have actually made it into far northern Oklahoma, but they look like they are weakening as well and probably won't make much farther progress into the state. Time now to look at the 6Z GFS, and it initializes a cold front that is, at least at that time, at 1 o'clock this morning, was moving through portions of Minnesota, Iowa, Nebraska, down into Kansas. We'll watch how this progresses eastward. There's lunchtime today, then later on this evening. Now, the front doesn't have a great deal of push in Oklahoma. There'll be enough of a cool down in the state that you'll see some 70s for highs in the far north, but still low 90s in the south. It looks like all the main precip stays to the east of us as this front really kind of fizzles on out as it moves farther to the east. Now we're out to Tuesday afternoon. Looks like a dry day. We'll enjoy temperatures fairly close to normal for this time of year. Going through Wednesday, not much going on. High pressure building in to the northern plains. Still some showers around the northeastern U.S. Nothing going on in Oklahoma. So we'll just kind of go through this fairly quickly. We're out to Friday morning. Watch the big storm system come ashore in the west, and that will be Friday lunchtime. And as that system crashes ashore, we're going to see pressure differences increase, which means you'll have high pressure to the east, low pressure to the west, so we'll start to pick up more of a southerly wind flow. That is lunchtime on Saturday. Saturday looks like it could be a rather windy day. Then we're into Sunday. The system kind of gets torn up by the Rockies as it's moving to the east, but maybe as we get into early next week, we could see some showers in here. There is Tuesday of next week, so we are way out into the future at this point. And up until that time, doesn't look like there's much of a chance that we're going to see much in the way. This is the corresponding 500 millibar flow for the 6Z GFS. Here's our trough that is moving across the northern plains. Watch how that kind of digs into the eastern United States and carves out a pretty nice trough. That's lunchtime Tuesday. Ridge really strengthens itself, or at least maintains itself, over the western United States. Going through time, there's Thursday on into Friday. Big trough over the northeast. Here comes the trough into the west, and kind of a ridge over much of the western and central United States. The trough, as you see, this is Sunday morning. Still fairly strong moving into the Rockies, but then it just kind of closes off and doesn't really quite make it in here. It kind of fizzles, eventually closes off over the Four Corners. This is Monday, 1 week from today. You've got a ridge, and then underneath it is this little cutoff low with a trough over the eastern United States. And then things just get kind of crazy as the trough in the east take over. So next week looks like, there may be some unsettledness, especially in the east and then just to the west of us as well, but still no great signal of any huge rain chances coming in anytime soon. So that's hardcore weather for today. Again, main weather feature will be the cool front and slight cool down over the next couple of days, and we'll have to see what happens with that trough in the west over the weekend. But not a whole lot going on. Make sure you tune in to Eyewitness News 5 today at 5, 6, and 10 p.m. I'll have all the very latest with what is happening. Have a great Monday, everyone. Take care.